we have had a few stars emerge, and I feel like that you follow them or you are very immersed with them, like a Yella Beezy or Mo3. Could you tell me like any artist that you have pretty much watched come from the local star to a national sensation?
Every name from the last, from the generation that's really popping right now. Rest in peace, the Mo3s, the Yella Beezy, the Trap Boys. They all used to just,
Did any one of those come to your studio?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they all did. You know what I'm saying? Every one of them came to the studio on a regular. The Lil Ronnies. They
all right, cool. Let's talk about that. So Lil Ronny. So how's Lil Ronny? Like how was that? How is he?
Lil Ronny is the smartest. He's like Pinky in the Brain smart. You know what I'm saying? Everything is like he knows the plan and the path that he's going to take.
So it's more than the music, right?
Oh,
of course he brings dope music, but it's the brains is what you're telling me.
I'm saying that Ronny is probably the exception, but I think everybody who's kind of built a name for themselves, from the Go Yayos to the Trap Boys to the Mo3s, they all have that. It's not just haphazard. They've got a plan on what they're going to do. I call Ronny, I got an idea, man. Such and such happened, man. You need to jump on that. And he's like, man, I just recorded that last night. You know what I'm saying? He's an exception to the rule. He's always on top of everything. He really thinks everything out. Ronny's one of the dopest individuals. He used to just come in the studio. Ronny didn't come to record a lot. He just come to hang out.
Yeah.
And I could talk to Ronny for hours and just like, this little nigga's just teaching me all kind of game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a smart individual. You
cool.
know what I'm saying?
What about Yella?
Yella is really, he was really mature, and you could, this was way before all the beef and all the drama shit jumped off, and he always was above it all. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to get caught up in all the drama of everything. You know what I'm saying? I remember me and DJ Deuce we had a mutual person trolling us on the internet, man, and we all went to Applebee's to talk, me and Deuce sitting there talking about it, and Yella's like, man, y'all niggas letting this same nigga put this key in y'all's back, man. Both y'all niggas, man. I mean, he was just so much above everything.
Always above.
Always above it. I did a podcast show for a while, and we had Yella come on, and he just wasn't going to talk about what he wasn't going to talk about, and he wasn't going to get involved in all the drama. It just wasn't going to be a part of his. He just wasn't going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? He was above it all.
Yeah, I dig. So, what about Mo3? You have any runners with him?
Mo3 all the time. Mo3 was, every time he come in, it was like the party begins, because he was always laughing and joking, especially, I saw him when Rainwater first started working with him, and once he started really making money and started, it went from, Mo3's kind of dope to, hey, Mo3's in here, can I get an autograph? Every time he come in the studio, people want to get his autograph, take pictures with him and everything. And
so what is it like seeing that, bro? Because like and that's why I wanted you on the show, because I know that you was immersed in that.
Yeah.
So what was it like seeing these, well, I know like they're probably young, well, I don't want to call them kids, but.
Yeah, they're definitely kids to me. You know what I'm saying?
So you're watching them come in from the bottom, and you seeing them rise up. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, what is that like?
I just wish it could be replicated 1,000,000 times over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it was just such a good feeling watching. I mean, Mo3 specifically was just so happy, always laughing, always joking, just having a good time. He was almost like the life of the party every time he walked in, because he was just so happy. You could tell he was enjoying his success.
It seems like that's what I never met him, but just from, he would post on his Instagram, Facebook, and I could see a different side in him. Like he had like this goofy side.
Yeah.
So it seemed like he was like, a real, jokester. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Always laughing.
Yeah.
It was just fun every time he came through. You know what I'm saying? And I remember there was some brothers in there, and they were just struggling with their raps, man. They were saying the most basic, simple raps, and they just couldn't get this for nothing, man. They was in there struggling, and then Mo3 comes in, and the brother in the studio that's been struggling, trying to get this little two bars down for 30 minutes, runs out there and starts rapping Mo3's verses word for word and not missing a beat. And Mo3 grabs his camera, and he's like taking selfies and everything, and it was just, I mean, you could tell the effect that he had on people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, big loss.